Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. This is Ben. As a lot of you guys know, I'm an amateur guitar hunter. I don't spend all day looking for the best deals, but occasionally they pop up, and when they do, I click purchase. And that's what this video is about today. Of course, I'm usually keeping my eye out for Gibsons or Fenders, but today I'm doing a review on a guitar I came across that was touted as never been played before. This is a Godin guitar. Now, if you don't know anything about Godin, they are a Canadian manufacturer that makes some of the highest quality instruments at pretty decent prices. Now, Godin was formed in 1972, and they've been growing steadily every single year. And I think the thing that most people probably know Godin for without knowing it is the Seagull line of acoustic guitars. I see those all the time, but I never see Godin itself anywhere. In fact, I don't even know more than one person that's ever played one of these before, much less many people that have even heard of the company. So the guitar I'm looking at is a 1993 Godin G-3000. This came out closer to the company's inception than today. And you can see it's got some of its little quirks here, like this really elongated horn. Humbucker single pattern, fixed bridge, the ferrules on the backside. It's got the 5-way toggle, volume, tone pot. Beautiful bird's eye maple neck. You can see that there. That's really nice looking. Looks like it's got Schaller locks on it, which I'm inclined to believe that these are from the factory because every single one of their guitars that I've owned has come with those, for better or worse. Got a plate for the neck that says Godin carved in it. And then there's a little tiny G-3000, looks almost like a P-Touch sticker right there, if you can see that. Otherwise, the headstock just says Godin G-Series. Now, in doing some research for this guitar, I also came up pretty short. There's not a lot of information on the internet. When I reached out to Godin to say, hey, what can you tell me about this guitar? They said this. The guitar most likely has a limewood body, a maple neck, Godin hardware and electronics, 24 3/4 inch scale, and a 12-inch radius fretboard. Not a lot of information there, but better than nothing. So, of course, I consulted the 1993-94 Guitar Buyer's Guide. Hey Eddie, what's up? And of course, the 1993 guide does not have any listings for Godin guitars at all. So, naturally I went up to the next one, 1994-95. So this is what we got in this one. Godin G-Series, G-1000, rock maple neck, light maple body, 24 3/4 inch scale, maple or rosewood fingerboard, humbucker single pickups, 5-way selector, vintage tremolo. The G-3000 is the fixed bridge version of the G-1000. Retail, $470. Just for comparison of what guitars were selling for back in 1993 or 94, the American Strat was $890. The American Telecaster was going for $880. And then they've got the standard series, which I'm inclined to think was probably the made in Mexico or made in Japan versions. The Strat was $460 and the Telecaster was $410. So that puts this guitar somewhere right in the middle of that pack in terms of price. Now let's dig into it though and see where it fits with the components and how it sounds as well. There's very little evidence of any fret wear on here, and I would actually say you can tell even more so because there's more tarnish than anything else on these frets. Nothing too remarkable in here. It looks like we've got a 500K ohm pot there, standard 5-way selector switch. Not much going on here with these pickups either. No information on those at all either. Alright, here it is back together again. I've changed the strings, I fixed the intonation, which was a little off. There's also some funky adjustments on the bridge saddles here, which I needed to tweak just a little bit. And then I also polished the frets and got rid of most of the tarnish that was on there. And there's actually a different video for that because I filmed the process of doing that and did a review on some different fret polishes. So you can check that out in a link somewhere, maybe in the description after that video comes out a week after this one. So I took some technical specs while the strings were off. Here we go, here's the neck measurement. Here we've got, was it? First fret thickness is a 0.81, and up at the 12th it is a 0.87, so it is a very thin neck through and through. The nut is a 1.69. Here's the neck profile for you. This is the first fret, this is the 12th fret. You know, somewhere around like a shallow, slim D shape, something like that. Despite this guitar's somewhat garish design, I'm going to assume that it's still a Strat copy at the heart of it and the wiring is the same. And that position 2 on the selector switch is still going to be the bridge and the middle, and position 4 is going to be the middle and the neck, just like a conventional Strat. In the bridge pickup, which is a humbucker, we're getting a 6.27. In the middle pickup, which is a single coil, I'm getting a 5.97 it looks like. If we move all the way to the neck pickup, we're going to get a 6.06. Bridge in the middle, we're getting a 3.08. Middle in the neck, we're getting a 3.02. The email from the Godin tech said that the neck should be a 12-inch radius all the way through, and that looks pretty accurate. It's a pretty lightweight guitar, coming in at around 5 pounds and 12 ounces. This guitar rocks, man. I mean, it plays really well. I don't think the pickups are the best, and definitely I could see a pickup swap in the future, but I did get some good sounds out of it and something that I could use, and the neck feel is great, the action is great, tuning stability is really great as well. What's interesting about it is it's a 24 3/4 scale, same as Gibson, but it is actually a bolt-on, so it's kind of like a, I hate using the word hybrid, of like a Strat and a Gibson or something like that. But it does kind of bridge those gaps of, you know, what do bolt-ons sound like when they're at shorter scale? And I'm always curious about that stuff. What about a fixed neck long scale, you know? So that kind of stuff interests me. This guitar definitely hit on those sort of questions that I had. I couldn't recommend it more, and I've seen them on Reverb. A lot of them are going for around $400 or $500, $300 even, and I would highly recommend it, especially if the condition's good. I mean, Godin makes some great guitars at a great price. This guitar, for example, I think I got this for $1,500 or $1,600 out the door, brand new. Plays better than 90% of the guitars that I have, and it has some cool features in it. I mean, I know this is not a video on this guitar, but it's got one of those like piezo.
Oh, no one knows how to pronounce this. Come on.
Piezo.
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 Piezo. Pizza.
Piezo pickups here, so you can kind of mimic that acoustic sound. It's got a synth access port, so you could plug that up to the Roland guitar synth stuff. You've got two outputs, one for the electric and one for the acoustic. This guitar rocks. And again, the price is amazing, but not that many people know about Godin guitars, it seems like. Do I want people to buy them so the price shoots up? Not really, but I do wish they got more recognition. All right, that's my video. Thank you guys for checking it out. Please comment below, like and subscribe if you liked the video and you'd like to see more content somewhat like this. All right, next time.